Right, it's the 1st of February. Pinch and a punch for the first of the month. Ha, no comebacks. I'm Jo, I'm 19 and I live in itty bitty Invercargill, yay. And I'll be shaving my head for cancer in the next few months. What I'm hoping to prove by doing a video blog is, it started off like, my friends know I'm real pedantic about my hair, like, it has to be in the right place, it has to be the right colour. If the wind blows it, I get really annoyed. It used to be like down to here, and when I first got it cut this short, my friends were joking, saying you may as well shave it all off. And even though it was a joke, it still stuck with me. And so yeah, I've kind of realized what is hair really. If you think about it, it's cells that grow out of your head kind of thing. Yeah, cool. But they're now like such a personality statement. The way you have your hair, the colour it's dyed, the cut, it's such a personality statement. You can either be like all like emo, or you can have it like in a half mohawk kind of urban style, have half of it like shaved hair and have a pattern on it, and it all kind of represents different style or your uniqueness and all that. So like, and I started thinking, what about the people who have to deal with cancer and getting a cure for cancer? Like, chemo, it weakens your cells, it weakens your, yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I'm not going to pretend that I'm like some huge cancer scientist or anything like that. I've never been through it. I've never had a family member that's gone through it. Just, what friends have told me from their experiences and their battles, like with their family and all that. But like, if you go through chemo to treat your cancer, you lose your hair. That's pretty much the basic fact. And I was kind of thinking, like, when it comes to having a life, having a normal life, having a functional life, what does hair really matter? It'll grow back. Big whoop, cutting it off, whatever. And then so many of us are like, no, I could never cut my hair off. Oh no, I love my hair. And it's like, well, I mean, if you had cancer and you were faced with either like having your cure or keeping your hair, which one would you choose? And then they have like, and then you see these people with shaved heads walking down the street, and the immediate thing you think is cancer. That person should have hair, but they don't, so oh, they must have cancer. So this immediate like awkward wall goes up, and you don't want to talk to them because it's almost treated like some ugly disease. Sometimes people just don't know how to talk about it. They don't know how to act around that person. They don't know what to say, and all it is like a hello. Like, there's no need to stare at them while they're going down the street. It's like, I mean, okay, yeah, they have no hair, but they're choosing life. What's ugly about choosing life? Life is a beautiful thing, and we all take that for granted, let alone, our superficial hair. And yeah, like, it'd be really cool if I could get some people like to join me on this journey and shave their heads with me, and so far I found no one. But this is my cause. I'm going V for Vendetta styles, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that is my point. When it comes down to it, what's more important, your superficial looks or life? And then when it comes to judging someone who has chosen life, are we staring at them, or are we applauding them for the amazing battle that they're going through? Like, sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I mean, I can't say that I'm perfect. I've probably stared at someone with a bald head thinking that they're weird at some point or another, And I mean, but then, I mean, that's what I want to change. I want to open people's eyes, and yeah, that's what I hope by doing this blog. Like, when I get my hair shaved, I know I'm going to freak out. I'm going to wake up in the morning and most likely cry for the first 5 minutes, being like, where's my hair all gone? But in essence, it's a small price to pay. If, I had cancer or something, I'd whip my hair off in a heartbeat if it meant living and having a normal life. And yeah, like, how many of us would do that? How many of us, would give up such, like, just, it's a superficial worldly thing, and how many people actually, realize how kind of, what's the word? I'm so bad with words. But like, I mean, yeah, we take it for granted. we take it for granted a lot. I mean, we take life for granted. You know, we should be so lucky that we don't have something horribly wrong with us, and we don't have to change ourselves knowing that we're going to be stared at. You know, like, I don't know, just it kind of bugs me, I guess, the way people judge so quickly. And it's something I'm trying to work on myself. Like, I know it's not easy, but I mean, when it comes to choosing life, it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a brave thing to go through. My friend's mum had cancer, and you know, I've been told she hated not having hair, absolutely hated it. But in the end, you know, she's still alive. You know, it's a small price to pay. And then you think about those little girls, and I mean, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a princess and dress around in princess dresses and feel pretty. You know, it's just the thing. And you know, the girls that have like even like leukemia and other forms of cancer, and well, yeah, but yeah, little girls that have cancer. That's what I'm trying to say. And they don't have any hair. Like, how do they feel? Do they feel the odd one out? And then how does that affect them for the rest of their lives? You know, do they ever establish what it is to truly feel beautiful? Or, you know, are they just kind of freaked out? I've got to have hair, I've got to have hair, I've got to, you know, or are they going to be like, I'll never be beautiful because of the battle that they've gone through or are going through? You know, like, I hope to, like, shave all my hair off and cut it and put it into a wig and hopefully get someone to buy and donate it to someone who does have cancer. It'd be really cool. I just hope it's a bit more tame for them. My hair is just, it has a mind of its own. It's brilliant. So I don't know whether I will be glad to get rid of them or not. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to say goodnight after 7 minutes. I talk a lot. But yeah, I really hope that you can join me on this. It's going to be a wild ride, I can guarantee that. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be so up and down. Like, it'll be interesting, but I hope it shows just like, I mean, even though I don't have cancer and I don't have to deal with that side of it, the fact of having no hair is such a big thing anyway. You know, like, I mean, especially for someone pedantic about their hair like me, I'm going to struggle a lot, and it'll just open my eyes to how much harder it has to be for them. They've got to go through the chemo as well. They've got to go through the pain and the weakness. I don't have any of that. I'm healthy. All I'm doing is, you know, getting rid of something superficial that'll grow back. But it's, you know, it's the emotional strength you have behind it, and the emotional ride that happens when you freak out when people are staring at you. Like, I don't think anyone could handle being stared at and not feeling subconscious or self-conscious. Like, if someone's staring at you, you're like, oh, is there something on my face? You know, and the fact that they get stared at a lot, and then, you know, no one knows what to say to them, and they just want to be normal. You know, like, it's such an amazingly brave thing that they're doing, and they just want to live a life, you know. I'm going on again. I should really stop. So yes, look me up on Facebook, Joe Changes for Cancer. If you can't find that, my name is Joanne Sheepers. If you can try and spell that, it's got a C in it somewhere. Haha. But yeah, it'll be floating around on Facebook. I'm quite happy. There's a lot of people already that have seen it and have liked it and are following me. And yeah, I just really hope to get this message out. It's nothing about me. Don't even think that it's anything about me. It's about proving a point and about opening people's eyes to the real battle these people go through, even though I can't do that real battle, and no way would I wish that upon anybody. But I'm hoping by showing a little bit, you know, like, maybe it'll change a few hearts. And I really need sponsors for my hair as well, so we can actually raise money for cancer and cancer research. It would be really cool. Yeah, and if you're feeling about doing the same thing, leave a note on my page and we can get together and talk about it. I emailed this lady who's in the headquarters in Dunedin, Cancer Foundation headquarters in Dunedin, you could say. And she's going to help me, like, figure out the best way for sponsoring and all that kind of stuff, and it's getting really exciting. Like, I'm committed to it now and I can't back out. So yes, but no, it's going to be a lot of fun. Peace. Peace out. Bye. Have a good night.